What's up, guys? Welcome to the Crypto Savvy channel. I'm Craig, and we're going to be going over the charts. First, we're going to look at the traditional Dow Jones, and we're going to take a look at the DXY. As you guys know, during the week, that gives us a lot of clues of which way the market's going to go. Also, we'll be taking a look at our longer-term Bitcoin. We'll drop all the way down into the 4-hour time frame to kind of see what's going on, look at our areas that we really need to watch. Also, towards the end of the video, stick around because we're going to look at Ethereum, Litecoin, and XRP. These charts are very old. They're still playing out. No reason to change them. So if you guys want a real analysis in reality, not just hopium or not just craziness, you found the right channel. Make sure you subscribe, smash that thumbs up, and leave your comments down below. All right, let's take a look at what's going on in the markets. So if we take a look at the Dow, it is sitting on our trend line right here, but it is still in a downward channel. A break of this channel could be bullish. A break and a close below this area, which is going to be around the 34,350. If we do break down below this, that's going to be extremely bearish for Bitcoin. A lot of people don't like to look at traditional markets because it doesn't fit their Bitcoin bullish narrative. But as of right now, it's not looking very bullish for Bitcoin. We'll see. If it can hold this, then maybe we get another pump in the Dow, which will bring Bitcoin up. But as you guys know, my next realistic target for the Dow Jones is right here around 30,700 points. If we take a look at the DXY, as you guys know, we were watching this bull flag or slightly falling channel. Our first target is 101. Now, this is a spot. If we hit this area and get rejected hard, we may come back down to retest this top of this, and that will give Bitcoin a chance to pump if that happens. Otherwise, if we break through this, make this support, Bitcoin continues down more. But all in all, this is going to be the area to watch in the DXY around 102. If that breaks, if we go out to the, let's say the monthly, people don't like to look at that either. But if we look at this on the monthly, it does show that we have broken out of a huge wedge right here and the continuation up. Now, this is kind of crazy, but what if Bitcoin does, or I'm sorry, the DXY does something like this, comes up, makes another new all-time high way up here? That is a possibility. If that happens, this will be extremely bearish for Bitcoin. I do have a chart that I want to look at real quick. This is the DXY overlaid on the Bitcoin chart. We've talked about this for a long time. This area right here will be the area to watch. When the DXY comes up and hits this, that may be the time to get back in Bitcoin. As you guys know, I believe that time is going to be sometime in 2023 if this scenario plays out. As you guys know, I have an Elliott wave count saying this is all done. Every time Bitcoin tops has been in November or December every 4 years. We topped back here in 2014, topped back here in 2017, and I believe we topped here in November of 2021. We've talked about this for a long time. I showed you this chart yesterday on the RSI. Once we break this line, it's usually a capitulation point. If you look at right here, we crossed on the RSI. This is the 53.53 area. Once we cross this, the following months were devastating for Bitcoin. Let's look at over here. Once we cross this, the following months were devastating for Bitcoin. If we cross this on our monthly here, the following months are going to be devastating. Now, let's take a look at the weekly. So this is the weekly rising channel where everybody started calling for 100K because we got a bounce from here, 100K because we got a bounce from here, never got anywhere near 100K. If you look here, I had been showing you guys this hidden bearish divergence, higher highs in the RSI, lower highs in the price action, expecting this downturn, which we got. Hidden bearish divergence. Now, hidden divergence is a continuation of the trend. This is hidden bearish, which is a continuation of the trend. The trend on the weekly is down. If we break the bottom of this, as you guys know, my next target is the mid $20,000 range. Now, if we get a bounce there, then possibly that is where I expect the bull market to continue if it's going to. But we do have much lower targets if it plays out like the Amazon chart. Here's the Amazon chart. Now, as you can see right here, I have 5 waves counted down in the Amazon chart. And if we do look at Bitcoin is doing the same thing. Now, a lot of people are always screaming you can't compare Amazon with Bitcoin. Yes, you can. They are both markets. This was the .com bubble where there was a lot of .com scams. During this whole thing, the scams got washed out. Is that bad for Bitcoin if it comes down here? No, it's actually good because it will wash out the scams just like the .com bubble washed out its scams before Amazon could continue up. That is what I've been saying since December 2nd when I posted this video comparing these. The very first one to bring this up. You can go back into my YouTube channel and check it out for yourself. Now, if you guys are interested in trading, I do suggest checking out Prime XBT. If you join in the contest section here, I have a link down below. If you use my link, you get some bonuses. But the contest section, you can actually do it for free to get familiar with the platform. You can trade altcoins, Bitcoin, gold, silver, oil, Dow Jones, everything, pre-markets, all that, all on one exchange. They don't trade against you. You can have multiple trades and definitely check them out. Use my promo code SAVVY50. That'll get you up to a $7,000 bonus. SAVVY25 will get you a 25% discount on your fees. All right. So as you guys know, I said in yesterday's video, this is why I remain bullish. I meant this is why I remain bearish, because this was an ABC correction. There were 5 waves here, an A, B, C, and B, and then 5 waves up. We were expecting an ABC correction and went higher than we expected, but nevertheless, we got our ABC and I remained bearish. Now we were in a rising channel. We had a measured move of that rising channel. Now this is why I've been saying lower to mid 20s range. Let's move this down a little bit. There we go. That is because that is the measured move of breaking down from this wedge. We did break down as expected. Now, every time we get a little pump here, everybody's screaming back to 100K or we're going to 100K. Guys, the guys that were calling 100K were telling you it was going to 100K over here. This happened, and then they were telling you again, and I talked about this in the videos back then, that we would get a ABC correction. Everyone would be getting bullish and screaming for 100K again, and we would not reach it, and we did not. Now, we've been looking at this as a possible bear flag. That is another measured move. If we take the flagpole measurement and bring it down to the bottom, that could go as low as 65. Now, that's if this breaks. We talked about it yesterday. This mid $20,000 range could be like the $6,000 range was back in 2018. But once it broke, it had a major capitulation. It went 50%. So if that was to happen, we'd be looking for, you know, a $13,000 Bitcoin, somewhere in there. But if we take just a measured move of this channel, and if we break this area we've been talking about for a long time, we're going to break that down in the 4 hour after this. But that would also get you to the lower to mid $20,000 range. Now, I do think if this chart plays out, that it will be sometime in the middle or end of 2023 when Bitcoin bottoms. Even if you look right here, you can see this on the high volume nodes here. That would line up pretty damn close. So what would this mean? Now, I've explained before, in a bear market, on each pump, everybody gets bullish again all the way down. So if this was to happen again, this would measure out pretty damn close. So this would put wave 1, wave 2 is finished. Now this gets invalidated if we break 48,000, right? But if wave 3 comes all the way down to around the $8,000 area, we get a pump up to back to possibly a $15,000 area. Everyone will get extremely bullish again, only to come back down just like we did back here. That's if this plays out. I think it's a good possibility. Now, let's look at the 4 hour. So the 4 hour, I had showed you guys the similarities on the tops of this. Told you guys where we were shorting at 48,000. Join the Discord if you haven't already. The link's down below. Any links down there, I don't put a bunch of scammy exchange links down there like a lot of the channels. I put just the things I use down there. So if you want to check out the links down below, definitely do so. With all my links, you get some sort of discount or some sort of bonus. Now, if we look at this, this shows us that we should come down to the $37,000 range. If we do so, we possibly get a bump or a pump there, right? If we do get down to this range. But at any time, if we break this range, you can see this is my range where I look to get bullish at the 42 49,250. If that area breaks, which is the top of this channel, then we could be looking to go as high as 61.5. But as of right now, anything in between here is just day trading moves, right? So if we break this lower section, then I could pretty much, I'm thinking we're going at least down to the 23 to 24,000 range. If this area breaks, we have plenty of time. This could take weeks. This could take days. This could take hours. Who knows? But as of right now, so if we count this as 5 waves down like we did over here and then get a bounce, we could get up and test this mid range right here. Now, where would that be? Somewhere around 43,000 range, possibly, if we were to go up. Once we break, if we were to break this and come back and get support, maybe a good place to long to come back up to this area. Break of this area obviously would show some serious bullishness in the charts. But otherwise, as of right now, we are more bearish because we are in the bottom half of the channel right here, which tells me that there is a good chance that we just continue down from here. Now, look at Ethereum. Ethereum is doing the same thing. We broke through the center here. The next point of support for Ethereum, I believe, is around 25.76. That's not to say we can't, come back up, test this 3,100 area before coming down, but either way, I think we're coming back down to this area. A break of this area, my next target would be 19.9 and then 1,500 and then 680. Obviously, if Bitcoin takes till 2023 to bottom, this could be a lot lower low. If we look at this rising channel in here in the RSI, take a measured move of that, that shows Ethereum going way down to these levels. Also, we could do the same in Bitcoin. We had a rising channel here, or rising wedge. That would bring us back down to this red line on the RSI. Now, that would be a capitulation. If we go back and see, every time we touch that was a pretty major capitulation point. So just something to be aware of, guys. You guys got to be careful. Don't believe Joe Schmo when he tells you why Bitcoin is the best thing in the world, why it's going to $1 million and all that stuff, guys. There is a lot of hype going around this space. There was a lot of hype going around in the .com bubble. This could be the Bitcom bubble. All right, so anyways, in the same thing, we have a measured move here for Litecoin down into the mid 20s range, somewhere in there. Again, if Bitcoin plays out like Amazon, this could be much lower. XRP, you guys know my targets here are around 28 cents to 18 or 19 cents, depending on if, when, and where this triangle breaks. Let's put this down here. Somewhere between 17 and 28 cents. Unless we break up above this trend line here, which is going to be around 86 to 88 cent area. I will be keeping you guys updated. Make sure you smash that like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share the video if you've enjoyed it, and leave your comments down below. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I am out of here. I will see you in the next video.